Hey everyone, and welcome to my channel, where today we are going to be watching all cinematic trailers to Assassin's Creed series, or franchise, whatever you want to call it. First things first, I want to prefix things by saying that I'm in no way, shape, or form a newbie into Assassin's Creed franchise. I've played Assassin's Creed 1 like a decade ago. Yes, I am old. It's been a long while, like 11 or 12 years since I played it, but I still remember what that was all about. I also played Black Flag. I finished that, not on 100%, but I did. I finished Unity, and last but not least, I finished Odyssey like 4 years ago, I believe. I also have this thing, which I'm not sure if it came out anywhere else. Probably yes. Like, obviously, it's like the official guide to Assassin's Creed World from 2019. But as with a lot of my books, I didn't actually read it. I just bought it on a whim, and since then it sits on my shelf looking pretty. So, yeah, I don't actually know that much of the lore as I probably should, which is a shame because, like, the lore isn't bad in any way, but yeah, unfortunately, it is what it is. That said, I never played any other game beside those four. And also, I've never watched a single trailer for it, simply because I have a personal rule with big game developers. Do not watch the trailers and don't get too excited for a game because, as of lately, it's usually a disappointment in the end. So, over the years, I haven't seen a single full trailer for an Assassin's Creed game. Sounds weird, I know, but it is what it is. I just don't watch trailers. So I think it's time to change things a bit before I actually go into playing Assassin's Creed 2 and fill the gaps in my knowledge in terms of what Assassin's Creed games have to offer. So, without further ado, let's jump right into it. I'm more than ready to be amazed. Let's see. This is such a nostalgic feeling. Like, I still remember the time I played AC1. So I'm quite familiar with Altair. Oh. Wait. Altair, did he have a crossbow? I don't remember that. Yeah. The OG master. Like, say what you will, AC1 is still incredible. Like, obviously the graphics isn't the best since it came out when 2006, 7 maybe. Okay, I love this. I love that they used like the mechanics of the game to actually showcase like the work of assassins and like the hiding aspect of it. Indeed.
Say he moves like an angel of death, carrying fury on his wings. Nonsense. These are just stories. Such myths do not exist.
Yeah.
This man is costing us a fortune to contain.
Have to stop him, or everything we worked for will be destroyed.
How do we restrain this angel of yours? Raise an army against one man?
Nine, nine, nine!
There is nothing we can do without calling for reinforcements.
Anger was a disaster. Our soldiers cannot be everywhere. Not held up all these men at once. Enough!
So he seeks to stop us. To claim our treasure for himself. Pure madness.
Not actually at that point, I believe.
Every angel can fall.
Why do you not join us, brother?
Is there something wrong?
The knife in his back. Called it. Called it. Odd feather. Yeah, you guys are done for. I'm sorry. Okay, never mind. Well, that was AC1. Let's go to Assassin's Creed 2, which I'm very excited about because, as I said before, I want to start a Let's Play on Assassin's Creed 2. Since I feel bad for never playing the Ezio trilogy before, since, you know, Ezio is regarded as one of, if not the best main character in Assassin's Creed games. Because, like, the only thing I know about Assassin's Creed 2 is that Ezio is the main character, and there's Leonardo da Vinci, who looks super cute in the second game, like in Assassin's Creed 2. And obviously it's happening in Italy. Easiest way to avert men's attention anywhere, isn't it? Okay, this is triggering my anxiety, I don't know why. Cold. That's cold. Oh, did you see that smile? Seriously, Ezio? I really hope the parkour in this game is going to be something like this.
You have to stop him!
Yeah, good luck with that.
To the entrance. Don't let him see you. Wait for my command.
Really? You think he's that stupid? He's an assassin. Come on. Ouch.
Oh, bravo! What an impressive display. A pity you could not let your father live to see it. As for your mother,
Oh.
once I've dealt with you, I promise I'll give her my full attention.
Okay, please tell me this is one of Leonardo's inventions. Because that would be amazing. Love it. Yeah, so as AC2 came out 2009, so I suppose AC1 came out like 2007, 2006. Yeah, so I wasn't that far off. I can't express how excited I am to finally start on AC2 and how is it? Brotherhood and Revelations. I think it's the Ezio trilogy in whole. Okay, let's continue. Yeah, Brotherhood. And we get to take a look into Rome. That's nice. Like if Assassin's Creed does something well, it's building cities. Like Paris in Unity looked amazing. Huh. Who are you, my guy? Someone important, I see. Chills. Chills. Ah, yeah, it's not called Brotherhood for nothing, eh? Nice.
Ezio Auditore. Brave of you to stand alone
Ezio
against
Auditore.
me, but also quite foolish. Assassin.
You think? No, not the horse. Come on. Ooh. Chills. Chills. Yeah, there we go. Ooh, mace. That's an interesting weapon of choice. Chills! Come on! Here's the thing. Tell me, in Brotherhood, do you actually get to go on missions with other assassins? Because that's something I missed kinda in Unity. Because the multiplayer is not necessarily what I would want to play again. Like, don't take me wrong, it wasn't that bad. I quite enjoyed it throughout my playthrough. But do you actually go on missions in Brotherhood with other assassins? Like, hence why there were multiple assassins in the trailer. Or is that just for the sake of it looking cool? Let me know. I would like to know before I get into Brotherhood. Alright, Revelations, I believe. Yes.
Claudia, my dearest sister. I have been in Acre a week now, safe and in high spirits, but prepared for the worst. The men and women who have fed and sheltered me here also give me warning that the road to Masyaf is overrun by mercenaries and bandits,
Oh?
native to this land.
Ezio is going to Masia.
I dread to guess.
Really?
When I first set out from Roma 10 months ago, I did so with a single purpose: to discover what our father did not. In a letter written the year before my birth, he makes mention of a library hidden beneath the stones of Masyaf Castle. A sanctum full of invaluable wisdom.
Ouchies.
So What will I find when I arrive there? Who will greet me? A host of eager Templars, as I fear most strongly. Or nothing but the whistling of a cold and lonely wind. Masyaf has not been home to the assassins for almost 300 years now.
Ooh.
Can we still claim it for our own? Are we welcome there? I am wary of this fight, Claudia. Not because I am tired, but because our struggle seems to move in one direction only, towards chaos.
Still
Today,
fighting good, I
have more
see.
questions than answers. This is why I've come so far. To find clarity. To find the wisdom left behind by the great Altair.
Oh.
So that I
Oh.
may better understand the purpose of our fight.
Oh yeah, he
My
had
place
it
in it.
broken at the beginning.
Should anything happen to me, Claudia, should my skills fail me, or my ambition lead me astray, do not seek retribution or revenge in my memory, but fight to continue the search for truth, so that all may benefit. My story is one of many thousands.
Beginning of
But we will not
AC1.
suffer if it ends too soon.
Oh, the memories. Ouch. Like, don't get me wrong, this is cool and all, but like... that's like breaking thing. Ouch. I can already feel it in my ankles. Okay. Let's not chit-chat too much. Assassin's Creed 3. I wanted to play this when the remaster came out, but I never got to it. Unfortunately. But yeah, American Saga. Let's go.
I watched them fight and die in the name of freedom. They speak of liberty and justice, but for who?
Also, the music in those trailers is incredible. I love it. Okay, so guessing from the red codes, this is Civil War. Which is an interesting setting for an Assassin's Creed game. Oh wow. One-man army indeed. I mean, just imagine if Redcoats actually fought like this. No wonder they lost. I mean, obviously there's no Assassin's Temple. Not temple, how do they call it? I don't remember. Ooh. What a shot. What a shot. Oh, hey, George. That was George, right? I suppose, considering the setting. Who else? Ooh. Oh
We
dear.
hold these truths to be self-evident. Our right to freedom, our land, and our way of life. We will die for what we believe in. We cannot be stopped.
Ouch.
We will never back down. Because a life without freedom.
Yeah, it's definitely Washington.
Give us liberty or give us death.
Assassin's Creed 3.
Okay, just to give a little context why I skipped Assassin's Creed 3. Because Black Flag. Because pirates. Yeah, and then I never went back. So let's take a look at Black Flag then. Is that Ade? It is, right? Oh yeah, definitely. Obviously, I'm not reacting to this blind, considering it's not that long since I played it. It's like 5 years, maybe. So it's still in my vivid memory. Like, Edward is a very interesting protagonist for an AC game. Very unique, let's say. He had brown hair at first. That's interesting, I didn't know that. Okay, like, let me say this. Black Flag actually set up quite unrealistic standards for me in terms of naval battles, because no other game I enjoyed naval battles as much as in Black Flag. And I'm quite disappointed in Ubisoft for not giving us the same experience as with Black Flag. In terms of the naval combat. It's a shame. Like, they tried in Odyssey a little bit, but it's just not the same. Okay, but imagine the horror you would have to feel every time, or, well, every time, when your ship gets locked in combat. There's smoke everywhere, and then someone like Edward just walks out of that smoke. The horror you would feel. Eee. Ouch. Oh yeah, this thing.
Have you ever been disrespected? Forced to follow orders? would you rather defy your masters and live by the creed of pirates?
I mean, who wouldn't at one point or another in their life?
Are you ready to fight for the freedom to act as you wish? Calling all men of fortune, willing to pledge allegiance to no one. Calling all who are ready to defy. Assassin's Creed 4, Black Flag.
The only thing I didn't like about Black Flag were the real life segments, the Abstergo ones. I don't enjoy them anywhere.
An adventure. Aye. For amongst all the gentlemen of fortune,
But
sailing
the truth
through the
is,
West Indies,
like, the Odyssey one had the worst real life
there was a time when I thought myself
segments. So it wasn't that bad. Like, this Abstergo wasn't as bad to visit.
but this man is a fearsome dog that feeds off trouble and turmoil. I seen him clear the deck of a Spanish galleon like it were nothing.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying. Like, imagine the horror you would feel seeing someone like Edward just boarding your ship.
And he's a canny one. Knows his way round every crag. And Edward Kenway's your man. Only, don't meddle in his private affairs. For there's more mystery to that man than even I dare ask.
I mean, the only real mystery is that he left his wife. He promised 2 years, he was gone for who knows how long. Considering how old is his child in the end. But hey, I digress.
I was born into slavery.
Yeah, Freedom Cry. Never played this one, unfortunately.
Of any faith. I was sold, traded for labor. Forced to watch the suffering, treated like a beast of burden. With no future ahead of me, I forged my own. And I knew blood would be the price. I never looked back. Never wanted to. Never had to. Until now.
Wait, so Adewale really became an assassin in the end? That's cool. Or like worked with assassins at least. That's nice.
Assassin's
Good
Creed
for you.
Freedom Cry.
Alright then, AC Rogue. It's also one of those I really wanted to play because it's short,
I reached the end of the trail.
but I never got to it.
Air is still, and
I will.
am a hunter.
I will get to it.
The hunt has led me to the forgotten edges of this world. Seasons pass, drawing me deeper into the darkness, where I have found the truth. That my redemption is found in ashes. That I must burn away the past to set things right.
Hmm? Yeah, I was going to say he has Templar sign on him while also having Hidden Blade.
Once an assassin, now their pursuer.
Ah, I see.
I must destroy those who I once called brother.
Interesting.
The air is still, and I am a hunter.
Interesting. Okay, that's a unique concept. How did I not know about this? I swear to God, I've seen people talk about Rogue. How did I not know about this? See, that's the gaps in my knowledge. Shame. Let's continue. I'm embarrassed. Oh yeah, Unity. Yuri. Though, again, not entirely blind, since I played it before, with the DLC too. It was free, okay? I would be stupid not to play it when I got it for free. I will talk a little bit more about it after we finish with the trailer.
Welcome to your life.
But let's be honest, French Revolution is an incredible setting for AC game.
Even while we sleep,
It's interesting, that's for sure.
we'll find you acting on your best behavior. Turn your back
Yeah, see,
on Mother Nature.
they showed more than one assassin in the trailer. But that's for the multiplayer. So is it the same in Brotherhood, or... Well, it's not, obviously, because it didn't have multiplayer back then. But... Are the other assassins there just as a decoration, or is that an actual feature of the game? That's what I was asking about.
Everybody wants to rule the world.
How much did they pay the people in the first line? See, this is what I want. This is what I want. The assassins working together and just like having each other's backs and not having to rely on other people who may or may not be absolute shit in the game. Like, I know that AI is a bit of a foul word these days, but like, if they did a good AI on the other characters, then I would really enjoy it. Arno, the man you are. This is what I would enjoy 100% more. Okay, let's talk about Unity before we go further. I know there have been controversies regarding Unity and the state it came out in and all that stuff, all the memes and blah blah blah. I really enjoyed Unity when I played, and I enjoyed Paris. I quite enjoyed Arno as the main character. Like, is he whiny sometimes? Is he annoying sometimes? Yes, but overall, I really enjoyed playing as him in the story. And overall, the story was pretty good. The missions were pretty well made, except for the graveyard missions, because those were hell. But the only thing I have against Unity is the multiplayer. I don't know if it was because I played it so late when people weren't really playing the multiplayer anymore. But as I said throughout this trailer, I would much more enjoy if we actually got like AI other characters to go on the mission with. Or even they wouldn't have to be AI all the time, like they could be in the cutscenes. I know they usually don't include other assassins on a mission, like one is usually enough, something like The Witcher. But still, I would love that. That's exactly the scene in what I suppose was Bastilla. Maybe not, like the fort, where they just fought side by side, had each other's backs. That's exactly what I want from an AC game, and I still didn't get it. That's why I'm asking if Brotherhood has some sort of function like this, or feature, not function. Because that's my dream AC game, really. Like Unity, but with slightly better system of having help of other assassins. If that makes sense. Let's continue.
This morning, I was just a drop. A single drop that soon became a river.
Okay, I wouldn't need this many assassins. I would need like, I don't know, 3 or 4.
From this hope rose a raging flood. Tidal wave.
But I understand what they are trying to say here.
And if anyone stands against that tide, tonight we will become a revolution.
Yeah. Kind of reminds me one episode of Avengers Assemble, if you know that series. At the end of season 2, I believe, when they were fighting Thanos. Anyway, yes, I understand what they were trying to say. Oh god. These missions in multiplayer. Horrible. Horrible. By the way, did you know that it's not that long since the last execution by guillotine? In France, at least. It's been like 50 years, I believe. Not that long. And I'm sorry, but there's no stopping Arno, especially later in game. Is that Elise? Oh yeah. Okay, those parts with Elise I wasn't the biggest fan of. Those were the moments where I would describe Arno as a bit whiny and annoying. However, I have to say the last mission when they teamed up together was awesome. I loved that one. So no hard feelings against Elise. Not really.
France's wounds may be healing, but mine only fester.
Also, Dead Kings was
And forget.
great DLC. I loved every single second of that one.
Be killed for? Or was it all for someone else? A gain?
Looking good, Arno. Even with beard. Okay, this mission was... I don't want to say fun, but this part was funny. They just show you a part of a mission. That's cool.
Fate brought me here for a reason. Perhaps it's time I let go of the...
Yeah, whatever people say about Unity, I still found it very enjoyable, and obviously I understand that some things weren't the best when it came out in the state that it did. But later on, when they repaired everything they had to repair, very enjoyable. Let's continue. Syndicate. Alrighty. Okay, the only thing I know about this one is that there are twins you can play as. Which I suppose was Ubisoft testing if they could have two main characters. Or like choice of characters as they did in Odyssey.
The fun never stops. Come on, look lively, Rooks.
Honestly, I can't wait to get to Syndicate. I really hope I will enjoy it because I love London. Like, I love the London setting. I've been to London before. Solid city. Especially on Sunday at 5 in the morning. Don't ask how I know that. Okay, and trains for the first time, obviously. Because if I count correctly, this should be Industrial Revolution. You're deaf. Oh. Ugh.
I'll let you take it from here, lads.
Interesting. Interesting.
Try the bitter.
Who's that?
It's actually quite drinkable. Go on,
Toast your noble boss, this thief of children. Or you could do better. Join me. Join the Rooks.
Go get him!
Okay, I actually like that he avoided hurting the one who was thrown at him.
Right, listen.
Oh yeah, Jacob,
Just
right.
take the money. I mean, just take it all.
Rooks.
Come on, he's an assassin. He's not after money.
Come on, or soon enough.
At least I believe so. Assassins are all about freedom and stuff like that. God save the Queen, so Victorian England? Probably?
The boss. What's he like?
He's
1868, yeah.
tired of the rich trampling on the poor.
Don't think me rude.
Okay, but for
Services are no longer needed.
a game that has two protagonists, I don't see the other one.
He actually can.
I see only one twin.
So, when do we begin?
There's no time like the present.
Ah,
Must say,
second twin.
back London.
Speaking of. Apologies.
Is there a problem, my lord?
No, nothing that concerns you.
That reminds me of one of my nightmares from like a year ago. Same thing as Edward. Imagine the horror. Okay, Origins. I am very stoked to try this one because I've heard it's really good. Like, out of the 3 modern Assassin's Creed games, Origins, Odyssey, and Valhalla, Origins is said to be the best out of them. So, since I quite enjoyed Odyssey, I firmly believe I will be very much enjoying Origins too. So, especially if they will have like similar features in the game. Like, obviously the RPG system isn't for everyone. I understand that. But I have nothing against it. I'm enjoying the older ones. I'm enjoying the newer installations in the series. Did they really use this song into an AC trailer? Really? Yeah. I love ancient Egypt. I love the mythology, I love the Pharaoh era, and like overall the Egypt setting is calling to me. Toho! Is that Cleopatra? We have Cleopatra. And Caesar. Okay, I definitely have to play this one. I can already imagine the story. Okay, now I'm really tempted to play Origins. Just because it's set in Egypt. Oh, hello. How's this guy called? I always forget. Bayek? Is it Bayek? I think it was Bayek. Okay, okay, show off. He's so handsome. And the big nose. Mm. Handsome man.
Assassin's Creed Origins.
Anubis. Okay, why did we suddenly get so depressing? I don't like this. I don't want depressing trailers. Like, obviously the Assassin's Creed games aren't the brightest and, like, flowers and butterflies, but still. Where it all ends, it begins. That's an interesting thing.
They are heartless.
Alright, Valhalla. How long is it since Valhalla came out? It's going to be quite long, right? Like 4 years already? Yeah. Though I'm afraid that I will have to upgrade my PC before getting to Valhalla because this game is going to kill my PC. Like blue death. Straight up.
Lands they will never defend, never love. The time has come to speak to them in a language they will understand.
Oh yeah. Well, I have a surprise for you. Historical fact. Well, they technically did defeat the Norse invaders eventually. But it took them quite a long time. And cost quite a lot. But I do appreciate I don't see any helmets with horns. Ouchie. I wanted to say, is that one of Odin's crows? Apparently yes. What kind of armor do you have? Like, I'm sorry, but no armor, except for like solid piece of armor, would be able to withstand an axe. I am not an expert in any way on armor, but I don't think that's possible. Like, obviously the scales do help. It like can deflect the blade to slide rather than cut. But still. Anyway, let's not go into a topic I am not studied in. However, I do find a point in why I enjoyed Odyssey and will probably enjoy Origins and Valhalla as well. Story-wise, at least. Because they are set in the mythologies or periods that I love. Ancient Greece, ancient Egypt, and the Nordic invasion of Great Britain, from what I can see. So, yeah, story-wise, I am looking forward to this. I hope I will not be disappointed. I just skipped because there was the same trailer just with male main character. I don't need to see that again.
The reputation that could make him, her, or even him a myth.
Okay, I also appreciate that they have women among themselves. Just to impress.
They think we are barbarians. Do not disappoint them. And after all that, loot, of course. Don't just take anything. Take what they love the most. Obviously, they will expect us to kill everyone, but make sure to let someone, him in this case, go and tell whomever that the devil is making himself at home. And this is how you make your way into history. And earn your place in Valhalla.
Okay. By the way, fun fact. Did you know that Danish were so much against the barbarians from the north? Because the Nords actually, like, took care of themselves. Like, they took baths, they combed their hair and, like, used soap. And so when they came into contact with those Nords, they actually wrote that they needed to destroy them because the fact that they smelled good and took care of their appearance was so alluring to Danish women that the men saw it as danger and proclaimed the Norse their enemies. Obviously not just because of that, but it was one of the factors. And I find it incredibly funny. So that's fun fact for the day. Let's continue.
Our noble realm has been torn asunder. By invaders.
Is that in World 3? Okay, I don't know enough about Nordic mythology to know exactly what we are talking about, but I'm quite sure the roots are of the World 3. Yggdrasil, I believe? Which one? Actually, is that a correct question? I'm actually not sure if Odin in the OG mythology had more than one son. Since, you know, Loki is actually Odin's brother in OG mythology, not his son. Come on, what are we playing? Shadow of War? Okay, this looks cool. It's true. It looks cool. However, where did the assassins go? Okay, Dawn of Ragnarok, understandable. But, like, I have a complaint. Like, at least in Odyssey, even though it wasn't, like, necessarily Assassin's Creed as Assassin's Creed, since assassins weren't founded yet, the Odyssey is about founding of Templars, or, like, the basis of Templar faith, let's say. That's why you hunt the cultists there. Which was very enjoyable part. Which just reminds me that we skipped Odyssey. There was no Odyssey trailer. I feel robbed. Anyway, I will find some later. However, it was still, like, believable, I suppose. Even though the like the whole Deimos thing and the whole thing about Deimos was kinda supernatural, let's say. But you can explain that through the apple, or like through the artifacts. But this is just straight up a different game. They just took the how is it called? Immortals Phoenix Rising, I believe, is the other game Ubisoft kinda put into its grave, unfortunately, because it's a really good game. I played like the first few hours when I had the chance, and I really enjoyed it. But yeah, okay. Let's continue. Let's finish this. Mirage. The hopeful one, which didn't really deliver, from what I've heard.
Who you once thought you were. I am.
But the graphics looks amazing. Like, I love to see the colors in this game. That was something I missed in Assassin's Creed 1. Because things were kind of bleak for most of the game, with Accra and most of Jerusalem. Damascus, you know what I mean, was somewhat colorful later on.
Out of the dark, you will come into the light. And from the light, you will return to the dark.
Indeed. Ow.
Never forget the tenets you have sworn to uphold. Stay your blade from the flesh of the innocent. Hide in plain sight. Never compromise the Brotherhood.
Yeah. They really tried to go back to the roots of like AC1 with this. Even with the trailer. And with like reciting the codex. But yeah, from what I've heard, it didn't deliver what it promised in its full. Which is a shame, because like I would love a game of AC1 style, like gameplay style, with modern graphics and features. That would be incredible. But yeah. Seems like Ubisoft is kind of missing as of lately. Alright. Well, not last, but the newest. Last is going to be Odyssey, because I refuse to have a reaction video on Assassin's Creed trailers without Odyssey. So, latest trailer on Assassin's Creed Shadows. By watching this, I'm breaking my #1 rule of big companies. Ubisoft specifically. But hey, it wouldn't be complete, so let's take a look. I'm kind of curious, considering the uproar there was about the whole thing, and no one listens to the historians that actually talk about it, which is kind of a classic. So let's take a look. Like, they were talking about making an Assassin's Creed setting in Japan for quite a long time. I'm surprised it took them so long.
All I have ever known in my life. Our land.
Oh, this looks beautiful. Obviously, it's not going to look like this in the game.
My family burns in the name of unification.
But it looks beautiful.
In a well who knows nothing of the sea. The ocean's filled with new ships, but they all come from the same river.
Interesting.
Greed. Power.
curious how they deal with the historical aspect of this. Because if I'm not mistaken, from what I've heard, this guy, the main character who is going to be, is based, or should be based, on an actual historical figure.
And you? Will you continue down that river? Or choose another path beyond what we see?
And we must look for it together.
Okay, so I'm guessing we have two main characters again. And I'm curious how they are going to deal with this, beside the historical standpoint.
And follow the blade.
Oh yeah. Okay, I'm guessing we will not see the samurai guy jumping around the roofs.
I said, who do you serve?
The blade.
We are the shadows.
That serve the light.
Ooh. Okay. Okay, I'm intrigued. Like, seriously. Again, I'm pretty sure my PC won't be able to handle this, and my wallet wouldn't handle the price for now. However, when it goes to sale... Okay, storytelling-wise, and from a point of view of someone who writes stories, I can see several ways this could go, and I kind of like the potential dynamics of the woman being the shadow, like actual shadow assassin-wise, and the other guy being this support of a tank. Because, like, when you look at his size, I suppose you shouldn't expect him to do the assassin's work, like the parkour and all that stuff. Not to say he can't do that, but probably not. Or I'm guessing it's not going to be the case. So the dynamic could be really interesting to watch and to play as, because okay, I'm guessing we are not going to be choosing just one for the whole playthrough. Though, it could be possible. Though I would actually like it more if we didn't choose just one, as with Odyssey, for example, where you choose one of the siblings. But I would like it to be like changing for some missions, maybe, or just playing as both. Like switching between the characters in the middle of the mission. Why not? That could be super fun. I'm curious what they are going to do with this. Not sure if I will watch some Let's Plays when it comes out. Oh hey, it's actually going out 2 days before my birthday. Never mind. Okay, I'm going to find Odyssey trailer. Alright, I found one from E3 2018. Oh dear goodness, it's ages ago. Let's take a look. Yeah. This is what I recall.
How can a child save us all if he's sentenced to die? Tell me, Nikolaus. Tell me before you let our son go.
Like the whole family dispute was also fun. I managed to get the good ending on my first try. Everyone survived. I'm quite proud of that.
Before you, I see a path.
Also just running around the map and exploring the question marks. It was super fun.
Love and loss, war and bloodshed.
You were sent by the gods to protect this world.
You carry the blade of Leonidas. Act like it.
Look how beautiful the whole world is, or like the Greek islands. And let's be honest, hunting down all those cultists was fun as heck. That was one of the best things I've ever done in the game, was hunting down the cultists. I hunted down all of them, and it was super entertaining. What does it say about me? Who knows? Well then, those were probably not all, but most of the cinematic trailers for Assassin's Creed. It was an entertaining hour, definitely. And I'm excited to dive into the franchise again, because it's been a while since I've played Assassin's Creed game for the last time. As I said, last was Odyssey like 4 years ago or something like that. So I'm really looking forward to starting on the older games, and I will take it chronologically in terms of how the games came out, not like lore chronologically, because no, I want to play Assassin's Creed 2 first. I was working towards it for ages, and finally I have a reason. So if you are interested in that, stick around, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on when I start my first ever playthrough of Assassin's Creed 2. And then obviously we are going to continue to Brotherhood, Revelations, 3, Black Flag probably not, and just take it all from 2 to hopefully Shadows. Yeah, I need to upgrade my PC. It's been due for a long time. So yeah, maybe this will push me over the edge finally. So if you like the reaction, you can leave a like. It would make me really happy. And comment your thoughts. Let's do a little experiment. Who do you think is the best protagonist in AC franchise? And which game do you like the most? Let's not start a war in the comments like the older games versus the new games. Let's not do that. However, which game did you personally enjoy the most? Tell me. And yeah, see you with the Assassin's Creed 2 playthrough. Hopefully soon.